Hello everybody. In our country, right, we believe in every single Baba. They'll say, eat this prasad and probably you'll even get pregnant. Eat this prasad and you'll basically cure even cancer.
मदर को कैंसर है।
50 ग्राम देसी गाय के गोमूत्र में 2 खड़ी हल्दी की गांठ पीस करके मिला करके रोगी को पिलाएं, लाभ 100% होगा। आशीर्वाद।
Now I can go to any extent and this is the reality. Right? Every single month we have a Baba exposed, but unfortunately this similar kind of behavior is even coming out in terms of corporates. It is extremely hard to believe that, but this has happened to me in the recent past. Now, what is the context that I'm speaking about? Let me just introduce myself a bit. Let me give you a little bit of context of where I'm coming from. So I worked at McKinsey for about 8 years. I interviewed people. I know how the recruitment process works, and I know who gets a referral, why somebody gives somebody a referral, and how this entire networking aspect works. And I've been training people. Now, in the last 1 week, I got an email where somebody told me that another coaching organization is giving out guaranteed referrals. Now, it is as good as believing in a fake Baba. What is the purpose of referral to start with? Referrals are all about, do you actually believe that the other person is the right fit for the organization? If you don't believe that, then you don't get it. And how can that happen through a course? If 100 people register to a course, will everybody get a referral? I just don't understand this logic at all. In this video, I want to highlight to you 2 organic ways in which you can get a referral, specifically in the consulting industry, but the same principles apply everywhere else as well. And also, I want to highlight you a scenario where you don't even need a referral. You can probably just apply online in these consulting firms and see what are your chances against getting an interview versus not. Please go ahead, click on the video if you haven't already. I would love for everybody to understand and realize that getting a guaranteed referrals is as good as believing a Baba and giving you a laddu and getting pregnant. So let's get started with the first point, how to get a referral organically. You go on LinkedIn and you will say that, by the way, there are probably tens of thousands of people who are working for your dream consulting company. Unfortunately, none of these or 99% of these guys are not even active on LinkedIn. So if you message them, cold message them, it becomes like a spray and pray approach, right? Just spray the net wide enough and some or the other person will go ahead and respond to your request. Instead of that, I'm giving you in the description a LinkedIn post link. And in this link, you will notice who are some of the top 10 to 15 LinkedIn influencers in the consulting space. Go ahead, interact with them on their post. Tell them what you like about the post, tell them how you can add value, or tell them why you disagree with the post in a very good, positive way, and provide some constructive criticism on the post if possible. Now, you do everything not just for one day. If you do it for one day and then message somebody, of course you are trying to do it for a transactional purpose. Rather, build this relationship and see if you genuinely like this other person, their thoughts, their posts, and so on. Now do it for 3 to 4 people and then reach out to them after 2-3 months and say how you are connected with their ideology. That's a much better way. And if there is something close to getting a guaranteed referral, I would believe this is actually a better one rather than joining a course and saying that I will get a guaranteed referrals through this course. That's number 1. The second approach is you go to your dream company. Let's say it is McKinsey. You go into McKinsey, open McKinsey Insights, and in the Insights, pick up any article. Once you pick the article, you scroll down, you will see certain authors. Now, there will be authors from like senior partners, senior directors, and even consultants. Now, a senior partner is somebody who has 20-25 years of experience in the same firm. And an associate business analyst is somebody probably out of college and is working there from the last 2-3 years. So don't ping senior partners on LinkedIn. Rather, ping a junior associate or an engagement manager and tell them that you actually read this report and what are the 3 or 4 things that you have learned. Well, if I am an associate working there right now, I would have loved to receive these kind of messages. So please read it, read a few articles and message the author, the latest folks who are into the value system. Just message those guys, business analysts, associates, consultants. Message them and say what you like. Now, this is what can help you build a good relationship. This is again as good as probably a guaranteed referral, but nobody can guarantee you anything in the consulting world, specifically with respect to networking. Now I'll highlight you another scenario, a third scenario where you don't even need to get a referral. Now how is that possible? Let's just go through this particular profile. By the way, there are a lot of profiles on McKinsey, BCG, Bain, these websites where the senior partners, these guys have given out what they exactly do. They do it just to highlight their personality, their profile. But as an aspiring consultant, you will understand what is the work done by consulting companies through these resumes or through their personal profiles. You understand what is the overlap between what you do and what these guys are doing. You do it for 10 to 15 people, you clearly understand what the consulting companies do. And once you get it, tweak your resume accordingly and apply online. Or reach out to somebody within that practice and say that I have a huge overlap with what's the work that's going on and this is my resume. I would love to get a referral. Now that's a very powerful statement that, hey, what you do is something very similar to what I have done as well. Now with that, anybody should be happy to refer because the referral bonus is pretty high end of the day, right? So if there is a prospective candidate, everybody would love to refer. Now take these three approaches. Still there are no guarantees, but I would bet that this is more sustainable, more organic, and you will also learn a lot in the process, both about the firm, about yourself, and pick up quite a few bits and pieces of knowledge along the way. This is how you should approach any referral in consulting space or even any other industry for that matter. Please don't fall for these guaranteed referral schemes. This is again as good as any fake Baba. Thank you guys. Please go ahead, click on that like button and do let me know if you have any questions in the comment box. Would be happy to answer them. Take care. See you again. Bye bye.